Are you wanting to reverse your disease and heal your body? These are 5 things that I did to reverse my autoimmune disease and heal my body. My name is Erica Taft. I'm a holistic nutritionist and health coach and the founder of Wholly Healed. Now, these are 5 things that I implemented into my life that helped me succeed and overcome horrible health problems. Number 1, I lowered my stress. Now in college, I was working 2 jobs. I was going to school full time. I was highly involved in church and had an amazing family life. Now this probably put me over the edge a little bit too much. And on top of this, there was a lot of financial problems and issues just overcoming different obstacles that were thrown my way. But once I understood that stress was taking a huge role in my health, I knew that I just needed to dial back a little bit and get a hold on my life. Now, we are always going to have stress in our life, but there's a difference between having stress and knowing how to manage it. And this is all through learning and through understanding how to overcome stress using different tools and tactics. The second one was I completely changed my eating. I didn't know that I was eating a high inflammatory diet. I was eating a lot of processed meat. I was eating a lot of cheese. I was eating a lot of sour cream. I loved milkshakes. I loved ice cream. And I don't know if any of you are familiar with Menchie's, but when it was in our hometown, I wanted it all the time. And not only that, I went for seconds and thirds and loaded up the toppings. Once I started evolving and understanding how our body works and responding to food, I knew that what I was doing was just like a horrible train crash and I needed to change something fast. So what I started doing was implementing a lot of fruits, a lot of juices, a lot of vegetables, salads, bowls, smoothie bowls. Those things started taking place in my life and I started changing how I ate one step at a time. The third thing that I did was eliminate unnecessary supplements, foods, snacks, things that were no longer serving me, things that I may have been addicted to or stirring up the inflammation in my body. Because what we don't realize also is that the supplements that we intake or the snacks that we intake, they actually disturb the gut microbiome and they can actually throw it out of whack. And when these things are thrown out of whack and are imbalanced, then they can take a play role in our brain and knock that off counter also. So then we can experience things like depression, anxiety, confusion, and so forth. So changing your diet and eliminating supplements and snacks that no longer serve you are also going to help you dramatically reverse your disease and heal your body. The fourth thing that I did was surround myself with good and happy people. This one was a huge shift in my life and it helped me understand that I didn't need to stay at home and in a nutshell all the time because I needed to get out of my way. I needed to understand that disease wasn't my main focal point. I needed to understand that there was a life waiting for me, that once I overcame these diseases and this pain that I was experiencing, I was going to then fulfill the will of God and the calling that He had on my life and overcome these obstacles that were holding me bound and sick. The fifth thing that I did was I sought God in every single thing that I did. There was nothing that I did that I didn't take to prayer first and take to God first. So this looked like waking up every morning at 5:30 when it was still dark outside and the world was still asleep. This allowed me to just engage with Him and really have that intimate, quiet time with God. Whether I prayed for 10 minutes or 30 minutes, this was a priority. I also read the Bible during this time because yes, we can speak, but to hear the word of God is to understand what His voice sounds like, and we learn who He is and learn what His voice sounds like when we actually read the word of God. This allows it to come to life and we start dreaming and we start having visions, or we start hearing the word of God just in a small, still voice in our heart, in our gut, in our spirit, and those things start coming to life and His word starts to unfold in our life, and it takes us down these different paths that actually lead to success and healing and disease reversal. So these are 5 things that I did to help reverse disease and overcome. So I hope these also help you. If there are other things that you implement in your life, I would love to know. Just drop those into the comments below. If you would also like to learn how to lower your stress and understand stress management and changing your lifestyle. If you're like, I don't even know where to start, I don't know what vegetables to implement, I don't know what supplements to take out, I don't know what supplements are actually causing me harm, or snacks that have added ingredients that are probably disturbing my gut microbiome, then I encourage you and invite you to join the Wholly Healed community. We understand, we join together, we commute together, and we have these interactions and we learn more about healing our body and understanding what things are driving illness. I'm going to link that below. I'm also going to link below where to start. It's a 6-day course that will help you start your healing journey. So those two things will be listed below, and I hope to see you inside the community.